Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily Friday. Attack the day. Des here, of course. Just out for my walk. Woke up to walk, as I always do. I come to Home Pierpont today, the National Water Sports Centre. It's really nice weather. It's calm. That's the reason I came. Anybody who's familiar with this place, and I use it quite a lot, to be honest. Mainly for running. It's got big regatta lake, which is a bit of a mental test more than anything, but anyone who's familiar knows it's famous for its wind. So I thought I'd jump into this small window of opportunity. It's quite calm. It's quite well, it's not mild, it's absolutely fantastic, but like I say, it's calm, which is a rarity for this place. So I thought I'd take advantage. Do you know, it's an amazing place. Take it for granted a little bit sometimes, like most of these places, but when you get here so early on a morning like this, people out running, people cycling, walking, people saying hello, that's fantastic on a Friday, isn't it? It's fantastic any time of the week, but you know, to get up early, to make a real effort to get out and do what you love doing, you know, and then people are in great spirits as well. Puts me in great spirits, and that's why I do it. Do you know, it's a real good way to attack the day. I'd love to do it more often. I keep talking about that. Got real determination about me now to keep doing it. Do you know, next week plan to do at least 3 times, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get up. It's the one I'm really struggling with. Working on small targets. I keep saying it's about doing the small things, making the small changes, and that's what I'm continuously doing, particularly through this lockdown period. I know it's difficult, guys, do you know? And I know some people are a little bit stressed out with it, but it's just a case of keep persevering, do you know, keep doing what we do. Do you know, all these things make a difference, do you know? Small steps. I spoke last night on the questions and answers about the small steps, adding little things into other things, you know, making things completely worthwhile all the time, and that's all I'm trying to do. Do you know, I fit walks into telephone calls, and you know, sort of find the time to do it. There is always time if you want to do something, whilst people are stressing about having to sort of work from home or do this or do that. I completely understand that, you know, some people have got sort of more chaotic and busy lives than others, just through the way it is, just by being the way it is. But if you can fit some activity in, it's really important. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just encourage it. Do you know, it's not the end of the world if you don't go, but if you do go, it can make such a difference. Do you know? With the guys that Get Active Nottingham, This Girl Can Nottingham, and the Stay Safe, Stay Active campaign we're working on throughout the pandemic, showcasing what's available. Do you know, there's lots of people doing different things to get you out there, get you active, get you doing things, get you looking at taking positive steps. That's the key thing. Do you know, whilst I'd love you to all be out walking at this time of day, all be out with me, do you know, I understand it's not always possible, but if you're watching in, even, do you know, you're taking the first steps of seeing what's available, seeing somebody else doing something, and at the end of the day it always comes back to inspiration. Do you know, I talk 2 words I use a lot: motivation and inspiration, but it always boils down to inspiration. We all take it from different places, and it's just about finding where it works for you. Do you know, it's really important to sort of accept that things can always be better, and that's one of the things I'm trying to do by getting out. There was a time a few years ago, I'd never think about getting up early to go out for a walk. Perhaps it's age, it's creeping up on me, but really feeling it, really feeling the benefits. Been feeling fantastic for weeks now. Do you know, I keep saying not a great deal happening in all reality, but that's not a bad thing. Do you know, complain when it's busy, complain when it's not busy. It's easy, isn't it? Do you know, just get out there and do it. Enjoying all of this, you know, being by water, being by trees, being out in the sun, absolutely fantastic. What a way to start the day. Do you know, I'll go back, I'll have my breakfast, get to chat to Cave for a bit before work kicks in, you know, that boring thing as well. But to have done this already, to feel like we've achieved something. She's out on a run, really putting it in, keep telling everyone how well she's doing, because she's inspiring me as much as I've done in the past. Do you know, watching somebody sort of really get the bug back, do you know, really sort of kick on and do great things again and be happy with what she's doing is really inspiring to watch. And it's fantastic, do you know. There was a time a few weeks ago where she wouldn't have got up and done this. So to do it now, do you know, I keep talking about the changes I've made in the last few years. She's made changes during lockdown. She's really using the time available to her. I think as well, I think she probably gets that from not travelling to work, working from home. And it's important to get out, isn't it? If you are working from home, it's important to make sure you at least get out in one way or another. Do you know, activity, of course, is the best way. But if she wasn't getting out, she'd be stuck, do you know, indoors all day, and that's not something we need. You know, it's just important to get out as much as you can. Everybody can fit in 20 minutes walk, do you know. Whilst I'm not telling you what to do, I'm pretty sure everybody can find a 20-minute window. Do you know, I'm lucky, I get to sort of go out, make calls, do you know, whilst I'm out walking, speak to people. But like I say, all we're trying to do is offer you something, do you know, offer some sort of activity, offer ideas, offer somewhere just to sort of look in, do you know, make your own mind up. I'm not telling you what to do. Everything I suggest is just that, it's a suggestion. You take from it what you want, and that's the key thing about what we do. Do you know, we don't want to be somewhere where people are thinking, oh no, I can't look at that, or I can't do that because it's too much. Absolutely not. Spoke yesterday about the Wednesday workout challenge, and it was probably the easiest one we did. That's not discrediting it. That's just making it available to as many people as we can. And I also spoke yesterday about inclusivity and how important it is to me. It really, really is. You know, getting people involved, regardless of any sort of discriminatory factor. You know, regardless of ability, regardless of how much they've done, their size, their age. You know, it's really, really important. You know, and what I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the way I sort of deal with people and the way people expect me to deal with people. I think it's really important that to treat everybody the same. It kind of ties in with that, but it's important, isn't it? Because if people treat you the way you're expected to be treated, you'll treat them with respect back. You know, and I think that's really important. You know, so. The reason I mention that is if people are sort of scared about coming in, do you know, scared about being looked on any differently to others, do you know, definitely not the case. Definitely not the case here. Whilst I'm really, one of the things I was thinking is we've got some really sort of epic runners, do you know. Of course, we formed from a running group, so there's a lot of guys who do a lot of running, you know, some really great stuff they do. Spoke in recent weeks about guys going out doing marathons, duathlons, ultras and that kind of thing, which is really good. It's really, it's fantastic and it's really impressive stuff, and it does really impress me. I'm taking nothing away from it. But the guys that really inspire me are those that get out and just do it. Do you know? You see the Just Doing It logo everywhere around the community. And that, to me, that's what's more important. It's about just getting out there and just doing it. Do you know, there's some guys who just sort of get out every day, they'll plod around. I don't mean that in a sort of negative way. I'm really, really inspired by those. It's those that really help me. Do you know, I spoke at length about struggling a little bit through injury, struggling through the things I do, struggling to do the things I used to do. And whilst I look on at people and in amazement at what they do, like I say, it's those that go out and just sort of do it day in, day out, do it at their pace, do you know, understand where they're at with it. That's the important thing. Do you know, whilst it's great to have aims and aspirations and really, really push on, and don't get me wrong, I really am inspired by that as well, but the guys that really do it for me are the guys that just get out there day in, day out, no fuss. Of course, there's no harm in showing people what you did, because that's what I'm trying to do, is motivate people, and that's a great way these days, you know, particularly in the lockdown period. So it's important just to, I think what I'm trying to say is it's important just to keep doing it. You know, that's been almost a theme this week. Just get out, real push on activity with what we've said about Parkrun, with what's coming up with Ellen Hood on Sunday and the conversation we had there. Do you know, it's just important to keep getting out there, keep getting that activity and keep reaping those benefits. There's the lake. I've got to... I'm only a quarter of the way around it, so I've got to get a bit of a move on to get sorted now. But yeah, the point is to just keep getting out there, keep doing it, keep churning it out. Sometimes it's just about a bit of determination, a bit of commitment, and if you've got that, you're sort of 75% of the way there to getting the job done. Do you know? Keep being positive, guys. I'm really, really looking forward to my weekend. As I always say at this time, I enjoy the break for a few days, but I can't wait to get back with Monday motivation. I'm missing it by then. Whatever anybody else thinks of what I'm doing, I absolutely love doing it. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos this week. Please look back on them if you haven't. Do you know, they're all there to see. Really, really enjoyed it again. Some great sort of content. Looking forward to working on some new things next week as well. So for now, I've got that lake to sort out. I'm going to get going. Just doing it. Nearly forgot, guys. Saturday selfie. We can't let that one pass, can we? It's been absolutely brilliant in the last few weeks. Lots of the guys really using it. Again, to try and motivate and inspire each other to doing something a little bit different. Of course, this week I've spoken a lot about Parkrun and not Parkrun, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to give that a try. You know, encourage the guys to take part in not a Parkrun. I mentioned yesterday about how to sign up and how to get registered. So what I'm saying is, if you can get out there, do 5k, running or walking. You can cycle it, but of course Parkrun's about running or walking and doing it on your feet. So get that registered, take a picture of where you're doing it, whether it's the Parkrun site you'd normally go to, whether it's from home or somewhere like I am today, or just take a picture of your result, tag us in, like I say, and we'll get those posted up. Have a great weekend, guys. Once again, look forward to receiving those. Just doing it.